I'm going to say, Graham, is that you guys are lucky, lucky, lucky. That's going to keep you busy for a long time. But it's my favorite time of the day, the time, of course, where we get to honor the special and important people in our lives. And this morning, we're talking about our grandparents. Now, usually we celebrate grannies, but this day we decided to take it to another level and nominate, or rather celebrate, our grandparents. And I'll tell you why. Reza Isaac sent us an amazing email, and he said that he fell ill with cancer 6 years ago. And his granny gave up her job to take care of him. Not only that, but his grandfather does everything for him despite being badly injured after a robbery. He says his grandparents sacrificed their own time to look after his family, and that's of course why they are our grandparents of the week. Now, before we meet Maureen and Ferdinand Scharneck, let's meet the young man who nominated his grandparents for grandparents of the week. Reza, are you there?
Yes, hello.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing all good. How are you doing?
I'm very, very well. So you have some pretty phenomenal grandparents. Tell me what you love the most about them.
I guess the fact that I can call them anytime and they'll always be there for me. And they will do anything and everything for me.
Wow, they really and certainly are quite phenomenal. Let's speak to them. Why don't we speak to Maureen first? Maureen, are you there? Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Very well, thank you.
That's so good. Maureen, you are quite the caregiver. You have really given up so much of yourself to take care of your grandson. How do you feel being grandparent of the week today?
I'm happy.
Sorry?
Can you just repeat the question again?
I said, how do you feel being nominated as grandparent of the week this morning?
I feel very ecstatic about it.
Well, you certainly deserve the title. Do we have Ferdinand? Is Ferdinand there as well? Good morning, Ferdinand.
Good morning to you.
How are you this morning?
I'm not so well this morning, but getting there for the day.
Oh, really? Well, Ferdinand, I know that you've also gone through quite a traumatic experience, but yet you continue to look after Reza, don't you?
Excuse me?
I said you've gone through quite a traumatic experience yourself, but you continue to look after your grandson as well.
That's true. Every day comes like some, and every day is not the same. So it's one day it's up and one day it's down.
Yeah.
But I'm getting there. I'm getting better.
Wow.
With God's will, I will survive everything.
Amen to that. Maureen?
Yes.
Maureen, are you there? Tell us how you feel about Reza. Do you have something that you'd like to say to him?
Well, I'm glad he does appreciate us, as grandparents, what we've done for him, over the years, since birth, and, today he's still, and I'm very glad, as a young, growing up adult, that he's not on drugs and things like that. As very few parents and grandparents that can be proud of a child that's not on drugs, that's still obedient and listens to you, doesn't backchat and things like that.
Okay.
Well, you guys are quite a phenomenal family. It is an honor for us as the Expresso family to have met you. Reza, thank you so much for nominating you amazing grandparents, and to you, Maureen and Ferdinand, for everything that you do for your grandson, for your selflessness, for the time that you've given up. May God richly bless all of you. I hope that you guys have an amazing day. Now, if you are as inspired as we are after hearing and chatting to these grandparents, and you would like to nominate your grandparents, please feel free. Send us an email to granny@expressoshow.com, and who knows, your granny could very well be on the show next week. Lots to come on Expresso after the break.